Hasn't Ukraine's Buk air defense system been modernized? So why are the results so disappointing? Footage circulating on Telegram on November 3rd provides the answer. The incident took place in Zaporizhzhia, when Russian forces successfully detected the position of a Buk-M1. At that precise moment, the air defense system was struck by Lancet loitering munitions and destroyed. Was this simply a tactical error, or are there more complex factors at play? Let's examine the initial expectations versus the reality. Keep your eyes on the story. In the realm of modern conflict, where air dominance often determines the outcome of battles, the frontline engagements in Ukraine reflect the ongoing contest of technology and tactics. On one hand, Russia's air power, with its rapid innovation and adaptability, continues to demonstrate superiority. On the other, Ukraine's efforts to counter these threats frequently run up against limitations, particularly in their air defense systems. One particularly striking story involves the operational deployment of the modernized Buk system under the FrankenSAM program, tested under the pressures of the battlefield. A young Ukrainian officer stationed on the Eastern Front was tasked with protecting ground forces from relentless aerial threats. He and his team attempted to employ ambush tactics, a strategy designed to constrain the capabilities of Russian tactical aircraft. Yet the effectiveness of these tactics proved limited when faced with Russia's technological sophistication and adaptive strategies. The Buk system, in its modernized form, has become a highly attractive priority target for Russian forces. The integration of the American RIM-7 Sea Sparrow missile, supposedly intended to enhance Buk's capabilities, has brought unexpected consequences. Paradoxically, the operational range of the Buk has been reduced, forcing operators to move closer to the front lines to maintain effectiveness. This is a tactical dilemma that Russia has cleverly exploited. Moscow knows full well that Ukraine is eager to target Russian aircraft, yet Russia has successfully shifted the focus of its operations. Russian planes now rely more heavily on precision-guided bombs launched from a safe distance, well beyond the reach of Ukraine's frontline air defense systems, including the Buk. Ukraine's military decision to integrate the Western RIM-7 Sea Sparrow missiles into the Soviet-era Buk-M1 system was driven by dwindling stocks of the original 9M38 missiles. However, as Yuri Ihnat, then spokesperson for the Ukrainian Air Force, once noted, this modernization actually limited the system's potential. The lower missile performance meant that the modified Buk-M1 could only provide protection within a smaller radius. Furthermore, the upgrade also reduced the ammunition capacity carried by each unit. Instead of 4 9M38 missiles, they could now only carry 3 Sea Sparrow interceptors. This represents a significant reduction in firepower and endurance on the battlefield, and they realized it only after deploying the modernized Buk. In an interview with Channel 24 on March 16th, Yuri Ihnat also explained the role of Ukrainian anti-aircraft systems, such as the Buk in countering Russian aerial threats. The main Ukrainian air defense systems currently known are the Buk-M1 and the S-300. According to Ihnat, Ukraine can shoot down various types of cruise missiles, including the Kaliber, KH-101, KH-59, and KH-35. However, the list of missiles that the Buk and S-300 cannot intercept is far more concerning. This includes ballistic missiles such as the frequently used Iskander-M, the Tochka-U, and the hypersonic KH-47 Kinzhal. In addition, missiles such as the KH-22, S-300, S-400, and S-500 surface-to-air missiles, the P-800 Onyx cruise missile, and the KH-31P anti-radar missile are also beyond the reach of the Ukrainian Buk system. Why can't the Buk shoot down these missiles? Technically, it is a matter of speed, maneuverability, and radar signature. Ballistic missiles like the Iskander-M and Kinzhal travel at hypersonic or near-hypersonic speeds, rendering the reaction time of the Buk, designed for slower threats, irrelevant. Furthermore, the ballistic trajectories of these missiles are extremely difficult to intercept for air defense systems that rely on direct projectile engagement. The Kh-22 missile, although older, has high speed and a complex trajectory. The Kh-31P anti-radar missile is specifically designed to seek out and destroy air defense radars, meaning the Ukrainian Buk would be its primary target and extremely difficult to counter. Russian air defense missiles like the S-300 and similar systems, in this context, are launched from far more advanced platforms and possess speeds and ranges that exceed the capabilities of the Ukrainian Buk. The story of the Buk's failure in Zaporizhzhia, destroyed by a Lancet drone, is a stark example of this limitation. Is Ukraine unable to effectively detect and counter Russian drones? The answer is yes, in many cases. Drones like the Lancet, with their small size, minimal radar signature, and high maneuverability, are extremely difficult for Buk-M1 air defense radars, designed to detect larger fighter jets and missiles, to track. Technically, a Buk-M1 in Zaporizhzhia could become a successful target for a Lancet for several reasons. First, the Buk radar may not detect a small, low-flying Lancet until it is dangerously close. The Buk-M1 radar is optimized for larger aerial targets, and its effectiveness against small drones is often hindered by ground clutter and other environmental factors. Second, even if the Lancet is detected, the Buk system's reaction time to lock on and fire an interceptor missile may be too slow. Buk interceptor missiles take time to reach their targets, and the Lancet, while relatively slow, is highly agile and can evade incoming fire. Third, and most crucially, the Lancet is a kamikaze drone designed to crash into its target. Even if a Buk missile is launched, the Lancet may already be within a lethal strike range. Additionally, Lancets often operate in swarms or waves, exceeding the capacity of a single Buk system to respond to all threats simultaneously. Amid all these limitations, should Buk systems be withdrawn from the battlefield and retired? Facing Russia's continuously advancing technology and clever tactical adaptations, systems that have been modernized but still have significant limitations, like the Buk equipped with Sea Sparrow, appear to be struggling to remain relevant. The situation in Ukraine serves as a clear reminder of the importance of technological innovation and adaptability in modern warfare. Russia, with its focus on precision from a safe distance and the development of hard-to-counter assets, continues to demonstrate superiority in this technological battlefield. So, that's all for today's episode, and thanks for watching.